When managing constipation, it's important to keep the following in mind. Not every constipation requires the immediate intake of medications. As a matter of fact, the first line in the management of constipation is your dietary and your lifestyle. Your dietary includes inclusion of more fibers like fruits, vegetables, beans. But it's also important to bear in mind that you don't just level up to a high level of standard, to a high level of fiber, as too much fiber can actually act as obstruction. Why? Because this is insoluble. The idea of increasing your fiber intake gradually is to help the fiber absorb water from the intestine and add bulk to your stool. This way, helping the stool move freely. But when you take the fiber, too much of it at once, instead of doing this, it instead obstructs the colon. Why? Because it is indigestible. Next is that you have to keep up with water. Take as much water as you can, as staying hydrated helps soften your stool. Next is you report back to your healthcare practitioner if you notice that your medication is making you to constipate. Report back as there might be alternatives. For example, aluminium and calcium containing antacids has proven to result to constipation. Now, switching this to magnesium containing antacids could just be the solution to your problem, as this would help soften your stool. Next is your sitting position when prone. This is actually the best sitting position. Raising your knee just above your waistline and then leaning forward. That is a form of squatting. Actually helps the rectal, it helps strengthen the rectum. This as well will help promote defecation. If you try this, you still find it difficult to go to toilet, then you can opt out for the pharmacological approaches, that is the medications. We have the short term and the long term medications. The short term are not to be used for more than 1 week, while the long term are the ones that you can use often. So for the short term, example is the stimulant, what it does is to stimulate the muscles involved in the motility of the stool. In you passing loose stool, in you passing stool, the muscles that are involved in it helps stimulate this muscle. So just from the name, stimulant laxity. So by stimulating it, it helps push off every waste product from your body. Now, for the long term, that's where you have the osmotic laxatives, two softeners, emollient laxatives. So basically, what they do, what these ones do, is just to soften your stool and help you pass loose stool without difficulty. So depending on what is causing your constipation, it might be that what is needed is the stimulant laxative, because you can actually have a soft stool but have slow ball. In this case, what you need is something that would stimulate your muscles, right? While in some cases, you can actually have free ball movement, but hard to. In that case, what you're needing is two softeners. I hope this helps. Look for more.